Boom boom.
Tigger.
Too much advice. TMA. It's said that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, and K-Poppin wants to help lessen the gap between the two worlds. Everything on love every Friday with the love professor Christian in the studio.
Hello, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm kind of cold. It's kind of getting colder and colder every day. So
Hence
yeah.
December.
Yes. I mean, it's so different from what I was used in Mexico, because even if it's cold, it's still hot. From Koreans' point of view, right?
True. But Chris, you've been living in
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
Yeah.
now.
I turned 6 years not long ago.
Yeah, so 6 years of living in Korea, you would think that you would get used to the cold.
Yeah, not even popcorn got used to it.
No,
he's wearing it now.
He's bundled up. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
It's hard. I don't know. I maybe when I think I'm getting used to it, like for example, last year I was like, okay, maybe if this is the kind of cold I'm gonna get, maybe I should start to get used to it. So I tried different clothing and everything. And I think it was okay. So I think I was ready for this one. But every year they go like, this is going to be even colder than the last year. So, something new to get used to, right? So
exactly.
I can never stop getting used to the cold, I guess.
But, honestly, I've always thought the same thing. I feel that even though I've lived Korea for so long now, that each year I'm ready for the cold. I love colder weather. But then I've been realizing that I was looking in my social media accounts, and a couple of years on this day, that feature.
Yeah.
We had already seen snow. We already saw minus certain degrees during the day. So considering the fact that it's not as cold as it honestly used to, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting older, it just feels colder.
Just hope we can see snow because last year there was not a lot of snow. And
there wasn't a lot of snow.
That's one of the reasons I came here.
It's like, hi Sky. One of the reasons I moved to Korea is to see some snow.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to see some snow this year, maybe. Hopefully.
It proves that you do not drive in Korea, Christian.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, because if you drive in Korea, the one thing you wish for not to come is snow.
It's snow. That's true.
Because it is one thing that you can never win.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yes.
You can never win with.
Should be dangerous, that thing.
The countdown to Christmas has started. And even though Korea is going to be a very lockdown and secure Christmas this year, I know that because, especially in Mexico, because it is more of a Catholic-oriented country, Christmas is probably one of the biggest seasons.
It is.
In your culture.
Yeah, it is. Even, taking in account that we don't have Thanksgiving Day sort of day, Christmas, it becomes that kind of day for us. So we really gather. It's, Catholic related somehow. So we have a big festivity going on that day. In our houses, we put some sort of we call it nacimiento, which is little figures of where Jesus was born.
Yeah.
Put it under the tree and everything.
The nativity
We
scene.
have this special drink we make on December, which is called ponche, which is made of satang susu.
Oh, sugarcane.
Yeah, sugarcane. Tastes delicious, but you can try it only on December.
Oh, so it's a December distinct.
It's kind of a
seasonal drink.
Yeah, seasonal drink. And we play with the piñata.
The piñata comes out on Christmas?
December. Yeah. It comes out. Like in my house, we used to do the piñata all the time. It's a family gathering, right? So just put the piñata, put the candies on it, hit the piñata, and you have this really happy environment going on. Yeah.
The reason I ask is because honestly, about 99.9% of my social media the people I'm following on social media, have put up Christmas decorations. So I wanted to know if Mama has already started putting up Christmas decorations in the house.
Oh yeah, as far as I know, with the help of my little sister, they put the tree
already.
In the middle of the house that we used to do all together.
But now
putting it is so nice, and you do it together. but then taking it
away,
off,
no.
it's kind of, like, 귀찮아. Like, you don't really want to do it. So in my house, there has been some times that the tree stays all the way until March or April.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah,
A lot of people
you
do
don't wanna
that.
Just take it off.
They keep looking at it. It's like, we need to do that next weekend.
It was so much work.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, well, today we've got a really fun topic to talk about. And I feel that Chris is going to ruin things for me yet again. He's going to kill this love yet again for me. All love is hope is lost. So, the question or the main topic for today is the couple is not really officially dating.
Right.
In Korea, we call this som타는 사이.
Yes.
So there's a little bit
Something going on.
going on, but they're not necessarily like boyfriend and girlfriend. And apparently he keeps texting, "What are you doing right now?" And she don't know what's going on.
Uh-huh.
So, Chris, I need you to straighten things up for me because I am lost as well. Are you ready
right.
for today's segment?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I've been seeing this guy for about 2 months, and this is how our constant conversations go.
Hey, what are you up to right now?
Watching TV. Did you eat yet?
Of course. I'll text you after work.
So, he constantly texts me, and he'll say he'll text or call after work, but he rarely does. Sometimes it'll be days until I get another text from him, but when I think we're, quote, not dating, he'll do this.
Hey, what are you up to right now?
I'm on my way to the market. I was waiting for your text after work yesterday, but it never came.
Oh, I'm sorry. I fell asleep as soon as I got home.
I'm so confused. He seems to like me, but then he'll do this. How am I supposed to answer or take "What are you doing now?" So when you aren't officially dating or som타는 사이, what does "What are you doing now" really mean? Is he just curious of how I am? Or does "I miss you" in there in the subtext? Chris, don't ruin this for me. So he's asking, what am I doing now? Is he really just curious about if he likes me? Or, is he like, does he miss me? I'm hoping it's B because I need to know that he misses me.
I'm sorry to break it for you. But, the thing is hard for me today because my choice is neither one of these
neither
two
one
options.
of them. Okay.
Yeah. I will go with B. And let me tell you why.
Wait, you're going with B?
I'm going with B, but it's not a happy answer.
Oh. I miss you the subtext, but it's not a happy answer.
Yeah, it's not a happy answer.
Okay.
Let's say you have "I miss you," right? And you change the miss for the need.
I need
I
you.
need you.
Isn't that a good thing, though?
It kind of is a good thing, right? You might feel that it's a good thing. The problem is you're not officially dating, right?
Right.
You're kind of in a 애매한, like
in between.
Yeah, in between.
Not know
kind
what
of,
you're doing. Yeah.
Situation. So he doesn't owe you anything. You don't owe him anything, right?
Okay.
You're just both seeing what happens. Mm-hmm. And that situation could be multiplied with some other girls.
Oh, you always say this.
Yeah. So, actually, asking you, for example, it's for me, it kind of sounds like this happened in this situation.
Okay.
The guy texts you, "Katak, what are you doing right now?" And you're like, "Oh, watching TV." All right. Did you eat? "Oh, yeah, I will text you after work." But the same text was going on for maybe 3 more girls, let's say, right? Okay. And then the second girl replies, "Oh, I'm so busy preparing whatever." And then the third girl is like, "I'm doing nothing." So then that's the one he's going to go for it, right? He's going to aim to that person. He's going to go like, "Oh, if you're doing nothing, you're going to hang out." And then they start to hang out. And then he gets busy. and then he cannot text you after work, right?
Because he's with somebody else.
Yes, exactly. He was already busy with somebody else. Then what happened? A few days after, he remembers, oh, well,
I forgot to text Isaac.
I think I not miss, but I need to have fun again. Or if you want to translate it in this sentence, I miss to have fun, right? So yes, I miss you is the subtext, but I miss you in the sense of I want to have fun. That'll be my answer. And I know it really hurts, but there's a lot of people that actually, guys and girls that actually behave like that. They will try because it's not a formal relationship, so they can try. They can see the ground here and there. That's an obvious thing, and yeah, there's a lot of people who does that.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what? So because I knew Christian was probably going to say this today, I did some research.
Okay. Oh my God.
And so there were some blogs and there were some surveys that said, when you are kind of dating somebody, is it a green light to continue in the relationship? Are you guys in the route to go down to actually dating sometime later? Okay, so apparently there are 9 steps that when a guy likes a girl, this is how he behaves. So Chris, you have to tell me if this is true. So number 1, he constantly is contacting you, calls, texts. Okay. Number 2, the compliments continue. Every time he finds an excuse, he'll compliment you.
Okay.
Number 3, he'll do favors for you.
Oh.
So, like small things, he might pick up something for you. He might do something for you. So favors. 4, teasing you or trying to joke around to make you laugh.
Okay.
Number 5 is to use his best manners even if he doesn't have them. So try to act like a gentleman. Number 6 is to be kind of protective. Even though you're not dating yet, just to naturally be protective of that person. Number 7, treats you better or different than other people.
Okay.
So it could be just overall better than everybody else, or it might just be slightly different. Maybe that person just, you can kind of tell that they're acting towards you just a little bit different.
Right.
Number 8 was, it seems like they have a really good memory of all the things that you seem to be doing. All of a sudden, they're like, oh, yeah, so last week you did that, right?
Yeah.
They seem to remember things very well.
Right.
And last but not least, they are constantly looking at you.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of always catch them kind of catching you. So, Chris.
Yeah.
Is this survey true?
I think so.
Then this falls into this too.
It falls in, but,
See, this is why girls get confused because, I'm in this situation with the guy. He texts me. He's calling me. And so I kind of think back, okay, when we had a date last week, okay, does he call constantly? Check. Does he constantly give me compliments? Check. Does he do favors for me? Check. And then I do the check and then why are you saying that he's not interested?
Because it's not how often he texts you. It's what is he texting you? Like when you're in an official relationship, then you're more likely to be curious about what the person is actually doing. When you are in a not officially dating, I'm sorry, but we don't care about what you're doing.
It's just a broad question.
Yes. It's just a broad question. We don't actually care about what you're doing when we are on some tunnel side. When we in that, we don't really care. It's just like to, make conversation and everything. We don't care. He doesn't care about what you're actually doing. He will care when you're in an actual official relationship. Then he will ask, what are you doing in the sense of, I'm really curious about what you're doing right now. But here, it's just an open, it could be anything.
Okay, I have another one.
Yeah.
Okay, so they said there was a compilation of, quote, experts that wanted to give some relationship advice. And they say that when you want to see if it's more than just some, or it's a little bit more than just kind of wading the waters of just kind of seeing each other, they say how or if you actually get a chance to just drink the two of you. And I think it's more of like, it doesn't necessarily have to be drinking. I think it's just like being able to go out, just the two of you, and actually have like a sit down conversation. So in Korea, most of the places that we tend to go are bars or places where they serve alcohol.
Right.
But I mean, in other cultures, I feel that something similar to this would be like, just the two of you being able to have like a sit down coffee or meal or a few drinks and actually kind of just get to know each other. That's what they said. There was that. Also, the constantly being able to communicate, the talking constantly, the constant interest in wanting to call each other is another way that tells that, you're moving on from being just kind of dating. And it seems that anything you do, they kind of react in a positive way.
Oh, okay.
So I think it might have kind of agrees with everything. They're like, yeah, sure, let's do that. They're kind of, more obliging. So what do you think? Is that true too?
It feels like, yeah. And even the communicating part, as I was telling you about the question, it's a broad question. If you're actually interested in the person, you will probably send a capture of a song you like, and it's like, hear this song because I think you're going to like it. You're like actually knowing the interest of that person and communicate in some different level. Okay. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just like any other person that you could possibly meet that has the same chances and opportunities. I think that's why, because I've been on that stage and I felt that before, actually communicating in some other level, that you found that thing that you have in common and you try to communicate towards that, and it works. And you don't actually use the word, what are you doing? You just keep communicating with that.
Okay, you just say hi.
Yeah,
and then you'd go straight to the point.
Yeah. Not even hi sometimes, yeah.
I'm at a loss of words. And I think it's time for a song break. So Chris is going with B, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I miss you. With the subtext of I miss you. For B.
Yeah.
I'm going with he's just curious how you are.
Yeah.
As in the fact that he... Yeah. I'm never going to love again. No, I'm never going to love again. We're going to take a quick song break. Then we're going to come back and get a chance to listen to some more of our TMA. Plus, we get a chance to do some acting. And Chris has a penalty coming up. So stay tuned for that one. Suvi and Anato on the track with Update. And we'll see you guys back after this with more of our TMA. Our love professor, Christian, is in the studio. As we continue on with our TMA segment for today. So he's just curious on how you are. A is what I'm going for. B is I miss you is the subtext for Christian's choice. And now we're going to learn a little bit of Korean English and... Spanish.
Español. El español, señorita. Sí.
I had a funny dream the other day.
Dream. Okay.
Yeah, I had a funny dream the other day.
Happened? Yeah.
I'm not sure how everybody is, but I have very realistic dreams.
Oh, I do too.
I'm sitting in a coffee shop with Queen VPD님 and we just have coffee. That's the kind of dreams I have. There's no particular event. It's just literally I'm just having a conversation with somebody.
You're wasting the realisticness of the dream. You could fly, you could do something, and you're just taking coffee. Oh my goodness.
But the reason why I bring this up before we get into learning Spanish for today is because I had a dream that went to Mexico.
Really? Wow.
And I was walking the streets.
Oh,
and then I was about to order tacos.
Yeah.
And I actually knew how to do so in Spanish.
Oh, wow.
But when I woke up, I remembered nothing.
So you remember yourself talking Spanish fluently?
Yeah, I could understand everybody, what they were saying. And I was ready to drop my order like a pro.
Oh, wow.
You know how you have the conversation in your head, what I'm going to say, what I'm going to order.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask for extra sauce and extra cilantro
so
on the
you
top.
Went there
and then I woke up.
Por favor, deme un taquito con todo, con su aguacatillo también, un poquito de salsa. You were like that.
I was ready to.
Nice.
And then I woke up and I was I remember nothing.
Oh, wow. Maybe you just saw the future.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully
yeah.
I have like a deja vu moment
Yeah.
someday down the line.
Yes. Were you using mask in the dream?
No.
Then might be the future. Yeah.
Please.
Then might be the future.
Please.
Yeah.
And in reality, it was with Christian and his YouTube channel or like some other broadcast. And we were in Mexico doing a special on street food of Mexico and like...
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, please.
Anyways,
Yeah.
let's try to reminisce on this a little bit more as we learn Spanish and stuff today. So today we're going to be looking at a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this drama was aired in 2016?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's already been that long since this drama
Wow.
came out.
Really happened so fast.
Okay, so from the end of 2016 to early 2017, Gong-yoo and Kim Go-eun literally shook Korea.
Beautiful life. 난 너의 곁에 있을게.
Oh, it's not your penalty yet.
Oh, no, yeah. 좀 이따.
He's going to be doing
Oh, my
that
God.
for his penalty today.
Yeah. I choose my song. I choose my song.
So, yeah, 도깨비 or The
Yeah.
Guardian was a huge drama.
It was huge.
The
It was
soundtrack
huge.
was mega huge as well.
Yeah.
And if you just hear about the storyline on paper, it's like, what?
Yeah.
So, Gong-yoo is 도깨비 or a guardian.
Yes.
He's a god.
Yeah.
And Kim Go-eun can see ghosts.
Oh, yes.
And you're like, what?
I remember at that time, because of the drama, the look of Gong-yoo became really hot, really popular. It was the long neck sweater, like white one with the coat. And I was wearing like that too. I was just following the trend, and it looked so nice. I remember it was hot. It was hot.
What was the reaction from people around you?
Well, he was like, okay, he looks like, Gong-yoo.
No, but I think you would look really good in that.
Thank you. But I'm not Gong-yoo. That's the problem.
See, that's the thing. I feel that at the time, Gong-yoo's fashion was not too extravagant. Like he was
Yeah.
just wearing like, winter coats and then a lot of
Yes.
turtlenecks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just his proportions, and it's like it's Gong-yoo. So I mean, yeah. But this is really early on in the drama where kind of both of them don't know who or what or how things are kind of going on yet, and they're just starting to figure out how Gong-yoo can appear in front of Ji-eun-tak, which is our female lead. So are you ready to be Gong-yoo?
I'm ready.
Man, you should have worn his coat today. All right, let's get started. 깜짝이야. Oh, you scared me.
또 너야? You again?
내가 안 불렀다니까요. I didn't summon you.
아, 진짜 너가 나한테 무슨 짓을? What are you doing to me?
아니에요. 내가 안 불렀어요. It wasn't me. I didn't summon you.
아, 너야. 너 맞아. 한 번도 이런 적이 없었어. You. It's you. It's never been this way before.
진짜 나예요? 그럼 나 대체 뭐지? It's really me? Then what am I doing? 아, 뭔지 알겠다. I think I know.
뭔데? What is it?
나한테 보이는 거 다 말해봐요. Tell me everything you see.
예쁘네. 교복이. Pretty. It's your uniform.
날개 이런 거 안 보이나? Wings. Do you not see any of those? 나 아무래도 요정인가 봐요. Tinkerbell. I think I'm a fairy. Tinkerbell.
자꾸 가슴이 시려서 잊혀지길 바랬어. 꿈이라면 이제 깨어났으면.
나 Tinkerbell. I'm Tinkerbell Isak from now on.
Well, kind now in 2020 that we hear this again, it kind of feels a little cringy. Like there's some parts
No.
of
Oh,
no.
도깨비 The Guardian, everything was cringy.
Yeah, okay. But
Everything was cringy.
I don't know. At that point,
Every single phrase and
yeah.
line that they said was, oh,
Even at that point in time,
yeah.
yeah, was it?
Well, I mean, I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
I was
okay.
just like, well, did he
Or maybe
really
I didn't
just
put
say-
that a lot of attention on.
It's
on
because
the, yeah.
Kong Yu and Kim Go-eun did a really good job of acting like nothing was wrong.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were really good with, I mean, even with Descendants of the Sun.
Oh,
태양의
true.
후예, that-
Yeah. They believe what they're
Every-
doing. That's where they actors. That is why.
Everything we've done Descendants of the Sun, and it's like
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah. It's gotta go.
Too much. Oh, okay. So, Christian,
Yes.
our teacher,
Yeah. So,
professor, teach us today.
there's a lot of expression we could learn from this, but I think one of the ones that you could actually learn and use whenever you get like shocked at something and seeing someone again, but you don't really see it again, is like, 또 너야? Yeah, I think that's a useful phrase of today.
또 너야?
또 너야? Yeah, the kind of that feeling, right?
Okay. 또 너야?
Yeah, so
Is it you again?
Yeah, I see you again. You again. So, to in Korean means again.
And again.
Yeah, and then again and again. That it could actually be used in some other sentences like 또 왔어. Right?
I came again.
I came again.
또 보고
갈
싶어.
거야. 또 오세요. Like yeah. 또. That's again. It means again, right? And then no, which means you, and ya, which comes from the verb to be in Korean. So it is you again. It's in the form of a question, right? 또 너야? Right? But the expression itself, it doesn't sound really, like gentle.
No, even in English, you again. It can't come out happy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. That is
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like you could say it happily. 또
Yeah.
너야? Right? Like you're actually excited, right? But it has to really show your expression. Like you could not show that in text. You know what I mean? If you text this to someone, that person will probably get offended.
Yeah.
So if you want to change it to a happy way, I mean, it might be ways to do it. You could change it to past form, and it will sound better. Like 또 너였어? And then it might be sound better, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
아니면 또 너구나.
너구나.
Right, 너구나. 또 너네? Right, that kind of
Yeah, the part kind of
makes it a little bit
it a little strong.
strong, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have that in English or Spanish. In English, you have you again.
You would just be like, "Yay, you again!"
Yeah, you
It's
have-
the only way that you can make it sound happy.
You have to add something, right?
Yeah.
So in Spanish, to, you know what to is in Spanish? Can you guess?
What's happened to my dream? Like, I need my dream to start happening and like kicking in again.
Okay, to in Korean is so short, right? In
Yes.
Spanish, it's two words. Otra vez.
Otra vez.
Otra vez. Otra means another. Vez, V-E-Z, which means time. So another time. 한 번 더. If we translate it in Korean.
Okay.
한 번 더, which you will translate to to, right?
Okay.
Then no, you know to, you know no, you know you in Spanish.
Tú.
Tú.
To
Otra vez tú. And the verb to be, you could put it between the otra vez and the tú. Otra vez eres tú, but it doesn't sound natural.
Okay.
And also, it loses a little bit of the roughness of the sentence.
emphasis.
Right? So,
¿Tú eres?
you again? So, otra vez tú? That'll be the correct way to
I just ended it too.
just ended it in two. You just put the question mark after it. So, otra vez tú?
Otra vez tú?
Yeah. So, that
Wait, where did I hear otra vez before?
otra vez. There's a lot of songs that have
there's
otra
a lot
vez.
of
Yeah,
songs.
otra vez. So, if you ask this way, otra vez tú, it might sound like you want some fight.
Christian, otra vez tú?
yeah, exactly. Otra vez tú. Yeah, even in Spanish, I don't think there's a way to put it more gentle using these three words. Otra vez. You have to change the tone maybe, but it's exactly as the Korean. If you send it through text, people might get offended. Right?
So, okay. In Spanish, it looks like that the way the sentence form sits out is just like Korean.
Yes.
The time, otra vez, tú,
Yeah.
and then tú comes in the same order. But in
Exactly.
English, it's you again. The you goes in the front of the sentence.
Right.
So somebody who's learning Spanish, especially if they're an English speaker like myself, I would be wrong if I say tú otra vez.
It makes sense. It doesn't have any particular mistake, grammatically speaking.
Okay.
But
it's not used that way.
Yeah. Tú otra vez, you can use it.
Okay.
But what we're trying to do here is the roughness of the sentence.
Right,
You know, like
right.
this toughness that we want to express. And it's also that otra vez. It's not otra vez. It's otra vez. Tú. So that's what we want to try to express. So we sometimes change the order in order to make emphasis on some points. So the thing we want to make emphasis here is not again, it's you. Because it could be some other person, but it's you. That's the problem. So the emphasis, we usually put it at the end of the sentence.
Okay.
So it's otra vez tú, right? So if we want to make emphasis in otra vez, we could say tú otra vez. So you didn't expect that person to come again. It's not the person the problem. It's coming again the problem.
That's okay. So like if it's otra vez tú, then it's you again.
You again.
You.
Yeah.
But then when you say tú otra vez, it's like you have a restaurant, that person caused some bad scene, or maybe they stole from you or something. And you're like,
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a problem with the person, but you didn't expect that was come again. For example, it was a really expensive restaurant, for example, and you're the owner, and in that, that person can afford that, right? So he's like, oh, tú otra vez? So like,
you come again?
Yeah.
Okay, so it means completely different.
It's different.
Wow.
If you use it like backwards, like tú otra vez, it doesn't really imply that you are not having a good time seeing that person again.
It's the fact that they're back again.
Yes. That's what you're doing emphasis on.
Wow. That's okay. Does this work in with a lot of the Spanish phrases that you teach us?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
You just think in Spanish you can think of the emphasis at the end. So what you want to
grammatically you can change a sentence depending on what you want to enhance.
Yes.
Okay, now Spanish just got a whole lot harder. It's like I've learned Spanish for about a year now from Christian, and now it's just like reset.
I mean, that's a conversational thing. Once you get the grammar settled down in your mind, you can start playing around with this. Because, even in Korean, you can start mixing, right? 또 너야?
너야 또는 안 돼.
너야 또는 안 돼?
너야 또 안 돼. No. All right, so Chris, let's go back and recap for today. So let's go with English first. In English, it is...
You again?
In Korean, it is...
또 너야?
In Espanol...
Otra vez tú? There you go.
Or
tú otra vez?
All right, we're going to take a quick song break, come back, and we're going to see the results from our listeners for today. And there's a penalty waiting, plus if there's going to be another penalty next week, we're going to have to wait and see. So in the meantime, though, we have Kim Woo-seok and Ian on the track with Memories. And we'll see you guys back after this with more of our TMA. You are listening to K-Poppin Second Hour. I'm your host, Isak. It is TMA Day with our love professor, Christian, in the studio. So he had a penalty last week, and you have to sing without any...
A cappella.
Yeah, you have no instrumental, just singing with all you and your beautiful vocals.
Yeah.
So what song did you plan on singing for today?
So I'm just gonna sing Beautiful. It fits with today's environment.
We talked about the Guardian.
This Christmas
yes.
thing and everything. I think it's the perfect song to sing, and I want to dedicate this song to you, Isaac. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's beautiful life life. 난 너의 곁에 있을게. It's beautiful life. 너의 곁에 서 있을게. Oh, a beautiful life. 하늘 아래 너와 있다면 숨 쉬는 것만으로도 좋아. Oh, it's beautiful life, a beautiful day. 너의 기억에서 내가 살 텐데. Beautiful life, a beautiful day. 너의 곁에 머물러줘. Beautiful my love, beautiful my love, beautiful your heart. Oh, it's beautiful love. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful day. I don't think I can go there. Just doesn't go on my voice. Oh my god.
You actually did grab it kind of high, too.
Yeah. You know,
higher.
even if I put it a little bit down from the original key, I still not go up. Because the original key is beautiful life.
Oh, it is?
Beautiful day. Cannot go up. Cannot go there.
Christian
It's too
can
high.
hit high notes.
Yeah.
Christian.
Kinda. I hope you get the punishment next week, though. I just hope you have it. I just hope so with all my heart. I will send you my negative energy.
Why all of this
So you-
negativity all of a sudden?
I send you my positive energy with the meaning of I hope you get the punishment in a positive way.
Well, I mean, why? Do you want me to sing or something?
I mean, it should be 1 week, 1 week.
1 week, 1 week. I mean,
Equality, you know.
I don't. I had a penalty 3 weeks in a row because of you.
You did, yeah, you did. You did
I
your
had
you did your
3
part.
weeks in a row. Okay, speaking of penalties,
Yes.
Chris, before we go into our choices, do you want, because A is he's just curious how you are, B is I miss you is the subtext.
Yeah.
So you
say something.
Yeah, if
like
you want
the
any last words?
Well, for all the people who choose A, he's curious about what you are doing. He's not curious about what you're doing. Wake up.
Wake up.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's your last
That's my
words.
last word.
Okay. I mean, he just really wants to, see how you are. He really wants to. I think I'm failing at this because every time I do the girl's perspective, I'm always bad at this anyway. So, bam, I
Yeah.
think we're just going to have to find out. So let's do the
Rest.
countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What are you doing?
I have no clue.
You're dancing the numbers? That's the first time I saw one dancing a countdown. Okay.
I think I'm trying to word away all the bad negativity.
You're eliminating all the bad negativity.
Go away.
Oh.
I don't want the penalty today
I
because I am
hope-
not confident in today's topic.
I hope your dance works, though. I hope so.
Okay, so reads
Bum bum
answering.
ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum ba-da-dum. Bum bum.
40%
Oh.
versus
Dun, dun, dun,
60%.
dun, 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 dun.
60% of our listeners said
Dun, 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 dun.
A.
Oh, come on. He's not curious. I just told you he's not curious. Oh, my goodness. Oh. But, I mean, that tells a lot.
It
though.
worked.
Oh,
My
yeah, yeah.
negative energy
Your number dance somehow worked. But, it actually, it makes a strong point because people is actually thinking, he's not missing me.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. So that
Yeah.
makes a positive
Yeah.
point. Okay. So I think your argument did help.
Yeah. Well, didn't help me.
It helped us understand that,
Yeah.
it's not that.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
So today I'm gonna choose I'm not gonna face you.
He's not gonna face-
I'm just
okay.
I'm just gonna pull my hand and just gonna grab one. I think that's the correct method for today.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Are
there's
you-
6 of them.
Are you ready? Are
Yep,
you ready?
they're
okay.
on your head.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I got it.
Okay,
I
you got it.
I
You got it. Okay, there's no turning back.
I got it.
There's no turning back. Oh, it's long.
Oh, you got your revenge. Oh my goodness. No,
Yes! No use of English or other language plus the plastic hammer. Yes! 외래 어른 순수 한국어로 바꾸기 플러스 뿅망치. Yes! I get my revenge.
That's so hard. I'm not even Korean. Wow.
Excuse me.
Oh, you had more Korean going on than me probably in your life. Oh my goodness.
Be ready, ladies and gentlemen. And next week,
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to try to figure this
I'm
out.
start to stress out. Oh my god. I'm
Already.
starting to get stressed.
Chris, if you do not turn up next week, then that's bad. That's bad. All right, so we're a little over time for today. And as we do sign off, I'm going to see my listeners tomorrow, same time, same place, for our ever best Catch the Wave. But for Chris, we're going to be seeing him next week with the penalty. We're closing with my track, Isaac and Dion singing one, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye bye.